Saturday night, 28th of June, 1997. It was the early hours of the morning at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. The Mecca of boxing was getting ready to witness the fight of the decade between Iron Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield in Judgment Night 2. After losing his heavyweight title to Holyfield in Judgment Night 1, Mighty Mike was back again in the most spectacular rematch ever seen. It was a fight that would make boxing history for all the wrong reasons. The referee that night was Mills Lane, who remembers nothing unusual about the atmosphere before the fight.
Before the fight, both fighters I thought were very focused. They both had their business faces on. We went in to Tyson first. He was getting taped, and he asked us to wait for that. We got wrapped. After we got through with the Mike Tyson, went to Evander Holyfield. He was walking around, singing gospel to himself, very relaxed.
For Evander Holyfield, the fight started well, but all that was about to change as they moved towards the fateful round 3.
The fight with Mike Tyson, felt that I should have had him out in round 1. Round 2, it was a lot of clinching and tugging and all that. And so round 3, he came out to shoot his best shot. And the fact that he was doing his all, he found that his all wasn't good enough and I was still standing. And that's when he, seen his opportunity and he bit my ear. He looked at me and he said, I got him frustrated. I think I have it.
The round gets down to about, I think, maybe 35 seconds left. It was toward the end of the round. And I'm really kind of out of position. I'm kind of behind and to the left of Mike Tyson. Now I see Mike Tyson's head go down. And the next thing I know, Holyfield jumps up and grabs both ears like this. He says, he bit me, he bit me. So I look at the ear. I can see a tear. I didn't know how bad it was, but I could see a tear. I knew right then it wasn't a punch. It was a bite.
With Holyfield bleeding profusely from the bite, ringside Dr. Flip Hermansky was called into the ring to check the damage.
When I first looked at the ear, I was taken aback. I've never seen an injury like this in 20 years of being ringside. There was actually tissue missing from Evander's ear.
Incredibly, slow-motion images of the incident actually show the piece of ear being spat out.
I felt at this point that while it was a serious injury, that medically the fight didn't have to be stopped.
I said, can he go? Can he fight? And Dr. Omansky said, yep, he can fight. I said, he can fight? He said, yes, he can go, he can fight.
When the referee said box, he came back into it and he threw some hard shots. And I was able to take him and I reeled off about 2 or 3 shots and scared him again. And he says, I got to get out of here. And he bit my other ear.
Then I walked to Tyson's corner and said, that's it, man. You're done. You're gone. And then Tyson went kind of crazy, a little bit crazy, and started pushing and punching, and police security came in. But I just think he lost it. I just think he lost it.
So, in a moment of madness, Mike Tyson lost $30 million and gained a 1-year ban. But the story wasn't over yet. Ringside steward Mitch Libernati was working in Holyfield's corner that night.
After the ring had cleared out, I walked across the ring to check everything out, talked to some other co-workers, and we talked about, a piece of ear and someone being bit, Evander being bit. And as I looked down below my feet, the piece of ear was there. I was shocked. It was incredible. I remember just feeling, God, I got a piece of his ear. He needs this. And that's all I had thought. It ain't about anything else but getting it back to him. It looked pretty damaged. You got to figure there's about 50 people in that ring, and that ear had been trampled on for about 20 minutes. So when I got it, it was pretty dry and pretty flat.
Libernati took the piece of ear to Holyfield's dressing room, but somehow it was mislaid, either lost or stolen.
I believe it was Philadelphia or Atlantic City. A broker said he had bought it from a security guard or an employee for anywhere between $18,000 and $30,000.
So while some were trying to cash in, for one man, the missing piece is neither here nor there.
It's a battle scar. It means more than what a lot of people think. Because, you know, I could have bit him back. I could have made things worse for myself and him. But, you know, I chose to do what God wanted me to do. I truly believe that if we both start biting each other, there would have been a great reason to end the game of boxing.